Somebody call the doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're all very excited because it's time for the fall of the House of Usher. This is episode 7, The Pit and the Pendulum, and this is a story that I know pretty well from the world of Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm excited to see how this plays out because the other ones I wasn't so sure about. This one could be interesting.
All right, we have 5 kids down, Frederick to go, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see what happens to Frederick.
Yeah. My English teacher in high school had us do stuff like Lord of the Flies, Mice and Men. I think I said that before. Didn't really get too much into Edgar Allan Poe, so I don't know the story. What I do know is in the previous Mike Flanagan series, the second to last episode, for me at least, has been the real banger. The last episode kind of put a nice little neat bow on it and wrapped this series up. Maybe Midnight Mass, the last one, but in any regard, so I'm expecting this one to be phenomenal. Can't wait. Love it.
Let's see how they take out Frederick. Can't wait.
No respect.
No respect.
No respect.
Dude, I mean,
does he deserve any?
No.
Does he?
No.
Let's go! That looks old.
That used to be a hot commodity.
Oh, that's got to be Frederick. Little Frederick.
Do you recognize this form?
Yes, it's a CFC, a consent for care form.
Can we turn off the fire truck?
It's an agreement between the patients, the providers, Freddie, Siren. It lists all risks and side effects associated with the proposed treatment.
Have you ever signed as a witness on the CFC?
Yes, I have.
And is this your signature?
No, it's not. No.
That fire truck's gonna get busted.
Yep.
Something's going to happen to it,
Why
yeah.
might someone forge your signature on the CFC form?
Objection, speculation. To make it look like the patient knew the risks and made an informed decision to join the trial, and also to shield the company from liability. Jesus, Fred! Can I get you some more tea?
Hey, sweetie, I just put Tammy down. What is the
We're
problem?
rehearsing, and he's making noise.
She didn't hear the siren?
Kids make noise, Roderick. That's how we know they're working.
We know they're
You
working.
can play in Mommy's room.
Hey,
So sorry about your rehearsal.
it happens with kids, man, when you're trying to concentrate.
I like how they're showing that these two go so far back, so in depth.
So without him, my case is can't blow the whistle without a whistleblower. I wish it were otherwise. I truly do.
He'll be fired.
Yes.
I'd like your word that when it's done, we can count on your help.
Of course. And I mean, there's so
I
much
would
as...
like your word.
Because, yeah, he could get turned down by every other company because they could think, hey, he's going to do the same
Not
to us.
trustworthy.
Yep.
Because he's going on a hell of a limb here.
You boys give him help.
God, we've seen a lot with his first wife, just not a lot with
I wonder
every other wife.
if it was just a divorce or what happened to her.
How about you?
I hope the writers
You got
sneak
some-
it in somehow.
Luck at home?
Do you recognize this form?
Yes, that is a consent for care form.
Annabelle Lee. You know, I've thought about it over the years because
I like that.
I've got a good sense.
Then, now.
I trusted her, so I trusted you. If that woman loved you, if she trusted you, fool to lose her the way you did. Much as I lost after what you did, and I lost a lot. Damn near everything.
Augie wanted to win really
After
bad.
what
though.
you did?
Sustained me a bit.
Do you think Roderick got on the stand and went the other direction?
I say to people all the time, there's no such thing as a good usher. But there was one. Annabelle Lee Usher. The only good usher, and you chased her away.
Wrong. My granddaughter, Lenore. The best of us.
Yep.
And so like her grandmother, too. All the best of Annabelle Lee without
The usher?
the broken heart.
I thought I was going to say the
So
usher.
he must have left her.
Well, he said chased her away. She
Or yeah.
kind of.
My hands on her. I felt her go apart like cold steel.
Stop it. Stop it. Shut up.
Oh,
Think like professionals for a goddamn minute.
Nothing professional about what happened.
Yeah.
Freddie is the swing vote. Where I see it, he's key to the play.
Get him in here.
Seeing more emotion.
We could take this company out of pills, out of poison, into tech, AI, artificial consciousness, virtual immortality. You tell them that if I'm in the chair, I take this company into the future, leave all of this behind us. The whole rotten legacy goes out with Roderick, and we rebrand as a tech company.
Oh,
She's so smart. No, can't wait to see how he goes.
Just all the pictures.
He's just still.
Well, remember, he's trying to make her punish her.
Oh my God! Look.
Because remember, he did the 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Look at this. All their wedding photos.
He has to be keeping out the daughter.
Oh, he's got to be at this point.
Just stop.
Oh, how is Verna gonna show up in this?
Walks so fast, doesn't it?
Oh!
Woo!
Do you know what the headline was that morning when I took my board seat from my predecessor? Business section of the Times. From ruthless to toothless. Is that how you see me? Toothless? Yeah.
I just got that. You think.
Matters because if I can't count on you to do the building, I can't count on you for the big things, and I have to count on you, Freddie. I have to. You're it. You see, you're the swing vote.
The board's swinging?
They haven't called you yet.
It's done.
The symptoms you're describing, your husband would probably say upping the dose would smooth you over.
I'm not asking him, I'm asking you. I'm on what? 2,000 milligrams of Fligadone a day? The second highest dosage I've ever heard of is
1,300.
1,300.
Oh, look at her.
I
head.
thought she was donezo at that event.
Ligadone has a low incidence of addiction if used correctly.
It's just me and you here. So tell me, how do I get off this perfectly safe, non-addictive drug?
Checkmate.
You don't.
Very, very slowly.
I see. As well, I am the repository of the hopes and dreams of an empire, so I'm happy you're thinking of the future. Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus, dude.
Frotty is,
Flying high.
You're the new CEO, and everybody is so accommodating.
God, this is uncomfortable.
Well, almost everyone. You, Maury. Dad was really big about. It was a lesson that he taught us all.
Oh, it's real cloudy. I think there's too much.
No. If you want to test a bond, you don't really need to break it.
No.
You just crack it a little. Now, he put me one rung higher on the ladder than Tammy, and he sat back and watched.
Yep, there goes her heart rate.
Yep.
Cracked, but it didn't break.
Oh, it was up when now it's going back down.
Well, that's what we were thinking. It's going to keep going down, down, down.
Oh, my
Let's get your
God.
house in order.
Oh,
Yep,
God.
C108.
God, he's not changing any of her dressings.
Then you have to be sufficiently brutal at least once to establish authority.
Sufficiently brutal. Oh, God.
What's he gonna do?
You f***ing smile.
He's gonna pull her teeth out.
Come on.
I won't break our bond. You already cracked it.
Oh, no. He's not
So
gonna.
I've just got to put our house back in order.
God, I can't watch.
Oh, my God.
How many did he take? Did you hear that 10?
I've got another house to put into order.
Oh.
And if you ever take it off again, I'll weld it to your finger.
Look at all the blood.
Oh, my God. This guy
Yeah.
deserves every
good?
bit that beer is bringing, man.
Oh, What news did he just get?
That ball is going to swing at 8 p.m. tonight. That building is coming down, or else I'm gonna come over there, and I'm gonna pull out your fucking teeth with a pair of pliers.
Oh, and he's looking at it more like he's some big shot.
I want to talk to her specialist.
Your mother is resting, and you will leave her alone while I'm gone, and I will deal with you later when I get back.
Where the hell is Vera?
She's gonna
She's
watch
coming
her.
in the next
Verna.
scene.
Where is Verna?
Watch her break into her mom's room. Find.
Yeah.
She better be.
Yep.
Of course it's locked.
What the hell was that?
You're getting something out of it.
It's not like that.
And if you're getting something out of it, whatever it is, I don't have to give it to you.
Please.
Good night, Roderick. And good luck with the dementia.
You'll have me on murder.
The boss.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have me dead to rights on
Gus.
Right? Or is he talking about the drugs?
murder. More than one.
Well, more than one.
We've been here before, you and me, right here. In fact,
It got me a little bit.
Oh, so it hasn't gone off before.
Got me a little bit, guys.
And any second, Freddie is going to peek up from behind the chair and show off his C-section scar.
Whoa.
What is...
Daddy.
Getting that version of Freddy?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, he sees it?
No, he doesn't.
To come for your big day. Wanted Freddy to see his daddy be a hero.
How's this gonna go?
Oh, what? No.
These two thought that daddy could use a little support, didn't we, Freddy?
You should have just stayed at home. Guys made it.
Him telling them they should have stayed at home. That's.
And we are right here, okay? On the other side of the wall. We're here.
I'm telling you.
Here, why don't you come sit with me?
He's gonna flip.
He's gonna flip in court. Yeah.
And that's why their relationship has been rocky.
Yeah.
And that's how he stays at. That's how he stays.
Yeah, how does he get
Fortunato.
control of the company, though?
It's an agreement between the patient, the provider, and the company. It lists all risks and side effects associated with the proposed treatment.
Anything strike you as unusual about that document?
Objection.
Not particularly, no.
Oh.
But as you can see here, it was witnessed by a representative of the company.
Have you ever signed as a witness on a CFC?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Is this your signature?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Told you he was gonna
Stab Doggy in the back.
You're telling us that you were aware of and signed this form on this date?
Yes.
Objection.
He's your witness, Pam.
Mr. Usher,
She's objecting to her own witness.
has he spoken to you at all about today's deposition? Has anyone at Fortunato spoken to you about today's deposition?
No, not at all.
Wow.
You agreed to appear here today as a witness for this office.
Yes. Your man there wouldn't leave us alone. He stopped by my home on multiple occasions pressing this issue. So, yes, I agreed to appear.
Oh, wow.
Throws him right under the bus.
Yeah. Not only does he flip on him, he really buries him.
And for the record, what I had said to Mr. Dupin in privacy, that he would do me the kindness of letting my family be in peace.
Wow.
Husband's under arrest for perjury. Perjury?
I told you to stay at home.
He knew he was.
Roderick was going to do the right thing. He was going to be a hero. That's what I told my children.
Oh, this
He
is what
did
makes
the
her
right thing, you
leave.
fucking simpleton.
Whoa.
Oh.
Tomorrow you'll be in a new house by Christmas. You would have been on unemployment tomorrow if you'd done it your way, and Fortunato would have sued you into a crater.
Yeah.
Yep.
He would have.
Yep, they would have.
And he wouldn't have been able to get a job anywhere.
No.
You are so small, Madeline. Your baby's crying.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's the big finish. Not that different, really. Oh, you know who's in there.
Yeah, we haven't seen her yet this episode.
No.
Oh, it was windy outside.
So windy that it sucked it closed.
Like, look at the little cross, like trying to catch all the little things, but of course it's dark.
Yeah, why didn't they light it up for us, Dave?
I don't want to like lean in too much because then I'm gonna.
You might pull your headphones up.
Have a seat.
There she is.
Oh, she's got her glass.
These aren't for us, technically. They're for the boys later on, but I don't think they'll mind.
She's already predicting the future.
And somehow I knew you'd be here.
I left you the address. Don't pat yourself too hard on the back.
Love it.
You know who I am.
You're a collection of impeccable, elaborate masks in orbit of a stunted heart.
Oh.
No,
that
wait.
was cruel.
Yeah.
You find an adversary, you kill them. You find a hurdle, you jump it or dismantle it. You find a locked door, you pry it open.
Ah.
Mom?
Oh, no. She's
gonna see everything.
My own wife trying to get off my own drug is a PR nightmare.
I just want to be off it.
Why does the media need to know?
Yeah, why
It's not addictive, but if you try to get off it, you can expect mood changes and sleep changes and physical changes, flu symptoms, nausea, vomiting.
It's just like the commercials.
Yep.
With your dose, you got to take it slow. 10% reduction per month. You should be right as rain in 3 agonizing years.
What the
Don't play me like that, or did I get you wrong? Haven't you sucked a few for a fix before we met? Or am I confusing you with somebody else?
I married a monster.
I'm Victor Frankenstein. You're the monster.
Oh.
And I've made mistakes. That's what I thought you saw in me. Because that shit made me f***ing strong. So I will take 3 years of hell over a lifetime with you.
Jeez.
You're exhausted, uncertain, frightened for the first time in years. I can't take that pain from you, but I can give you something for it. And it's not a drug. Years ago, I offered you certainty,
Here we go.
clarity, no strings. Your brother, you know what he would have been? A poet. That's where his talent was. A broke poet, sure. But frankly, is there another kind? Here's one. Came to me when you adorable little things started building cities. I call it the city in the sea.
She's always been there. Yep.
No rays from the holy heaven come down on the long nighttime of that town, but light from out the lurid sea.
Still don't know what this is with the basement.
Veins of Babylon-like walls.
Oh, he's gonna have an accident with the machinery.
I think I'm not alone when I say I'm hoping so. Whoa.
But lo, a stir is in the air.
Oh, the police are there.
Yep.
A wave. There is a movement
Oh,
there.
ambulance. Well,
both.
blue and red, yeah, police.
The hours are breathing faint and low. And when, amid no earthly moans, down, down,
Did she tear all the pictures off the wall?
No, she left him up.
hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence.
I thought you were offering clarity.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Okay, she's gonna go down, but it's gonna be slow and rough.
Yeah. Roderick, keep walking in.
Then I'll give you an all-clear signal, and you can do whatever you do, okay? Sick. Have a little patience.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going.
Just.
Roderick.
Why does he want to be in there?
He's probably going to try
looking for that
to
ring.
The ring, or he's probably going to try talking to his brother.
Should have died here, honey.
Or
You're an honest woman.
Little bump.
Jesus. Just the way he reacts to it, too.
Prospero, my brother.
Oh.
One last thing to say to you.
Yep. That's what he wanted to
Rest in peace, face.
Look at the shot.
He mixed the
powder.
wrong stuff.
He sure did.
Yeah, he mixed it up.
Oh, guess who he's going to talk to?
Yep.
They're going to say screw it and demolish it with him inside.
At least close your pants. Otherwise, it's just, well, it's humiliating enough.
Look at her. She's
isn't
got
it?
like
Yeah, he gets a hard hat on.
construction hat. Yeah.
You're the boss, right? That's the nightshade paralytic. You got a little carried away back there. And strictly speaking, I try to never intervene this directly, but the flyers got me thinking.
Verna!
Oh, that's what he
good?
did.
More.
Oh, she was making him do it. Yep.
That was the pause.
Yeah.
And that's why she was like, what are you doing?
Yep. Now it all makes sense. Brilliant.
Sounds this sturdy, but honey, you earned it.
He sure did.
All clear. Start the music.
Wow.
I guess that made what you did feel worse somehow.
Oh, yes.
It's lurking around the corner. You've been scared your whole life.
Oh, the clock.
I'm finally here. The cool thing is, like, nobody gets to see this. From this vantage point, anyway.
Oh, boy.
Here it comes.
Bye, Frotty.
That's not good.
There it is.
Oh, pendulum.
I was wondering how they were going to do this.
Oh, the pen. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
The pit and the pendulum.
You know,
Oh, no.
I could have done this just about any way I wanted to. You only ever wanted to be loved by him. You only ever wanted his approval. And it's still no excuse.
I like how they did that with the little kid. Now we get to see it because we saw. Oh, wow. That was genius. Good by you writers.
Oh, it's getting close.
Just him watching.
Oh.
Oh. Keeps going.
Oh, my God.
But you know, in the story.
Oh.
And there it is.
Dunzos.
Bye, Frederick. Bye-bye.
Kind of had that one coming, bud.
Out of all of them. Ejectocito on him.
Forgot the cuz part.
He doesn't deserve
He doesn't
the full
deserve
line.
the cuz. Yeah, he doesn't
Forget
deserve
about
it.
it,
Don't ever do that again.
And now I need you to be a hero again.
Oh.
Break it down 80 mil. And here's the thing. Once you start, you can't stop. You have to take them all at once.
Oh.
But if you take it fast, you won't feel it. Your blood pressure will
Yep.
drop.
He's got an 86 himself.
This is the only one. This is it. Good.
Holy
Now that's a legend. You're saving us all.
Us all.
A little late.
You're a legend.
So this is why he wanted Augie. He wanted to clear it all up.
Yeah.
Wait. Is that really?
I don't think that was. Well, yeah, that's what she wanted, I guess. To get out of pills and pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Now does she get to take over?
If he 86 himself with his own product, then she can.
Oh, there's the bells. Finally, we're going to get the explanation.
She brought him back.
Yeah.
Can't let you out that easy.
Yeah, there it is.
He survived it.
Hello again.
No, she wouldn't let him go out that way. Oh, look at her eyes. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, gosh, that went fast.
Okay.
Gotta whisper. There's gotta be something.
I don't think they're going to do anything
You shut your mouth. Nothing going on, right? There's always something. There's always answers. Just shut your face. You both might fucking think there's nothing there. You don't know this is Quinn. Shut up. I will slap you from across this table, answer. I know there's nothing going on. I will slap you. Goddamn, Zach Guilford, you are amazing.
Nope.
All right.
You don't know that. Hold on. Sir, I have the microphone, and if you make one more word, I will strangle you. Wait, there is something going on. We could play the whisper game. All right, if one train leaves Chicago at 1 p.m. traveling 65 miles an hour. I can't tell if I'm hearing something or if it's just me. It's just background noise. This is riveting for the audience. Hey, they love it. They love it. I hear a slight wind. I hear a heater. And answer. I will give you to the lights. I wish we could see spikes in like the audio, like YouTube. I will give you to the count of 3. Yeah. I also see in the corner of my eye a ficus or a small tree of some sort. What's a ficus? Okay. What is? Hey, everybody! I don't think we're gonna get anything. No, I don't think there's anything. Damn it! Answers a botany. Hey, everybody! Hey, everybody! Thanks for playing along with this little small part. You're better than me for paying attention. Now there is some noise. You're a king. You're saving us all. You're a king. You're saving us all. How big does a ficus grow? And the crowd goes wild. Damn it! Damn it!
Thank you for participating in the game of ASMR
That's why
with
I
bad
said
medicine.
if you actually stuck around with that, you're better than I would be.
You're a legend. You're a king. You're a legend. You're saving us all. Good Lord.
Well, pendulum, or as some call us pendulum.
You only saw that conversation.
You know, I really thought that Frederick got it pretty bad, but I was expecting he would get it a lot worse. And
I feel like he got let off
kind of easy. Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to say it's easy. Getting your tummy sliced open slowly isn't exactly great, but yeah. So the thing that I found interesting, and maybe some of you folks in the comments can jump in, but in the story of the Pit and the Pendulum, the guy who was tied up actually survives. He makes it out. So that's what I was wondering. I don't know if you were thinking the same thing, Answer, but the whole time through this episode, I'm like, is Frederick going to make it? Is he going to make it to be on the board and make some crazy decision? So that's what I was playing over in my head.
Very
like, is he actually going to live? And they went a different direction. He did not make it. And we saw that from day one, Augie and Roderick's relationship was all built on a big stab in the back, and that's why Augie's been so obsessed with getting Roderick Usher to pull him down, because of how he did him right in the courtroom there. So, I kind of had a feeling something had to happen, but they really laid out everything in this episode. They kind of told us how Verna came to be. Not the clearest explanation.
Yeah, I thought that was
I'm still confused.
Yeah,
I like how they did that though, where it's still confusing.
We have another episode.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we still,
that's what's
as
nice.
you said, Oak, we have another episode. We heard the bells with the wall, so gonna get the big reveal on that. So this has been just a fantastic episode. Thank you so much for taking the ride with us on this one, and I can't wait for the last one. It's just been outstanding.
Yeah, we kind of had an inkling that, something bad happened between obviously him and Augie. And we slowly started to think too, did he flip on him? Like Oak, I think, expressed it right away. And it's like, now that you mentioned, that has to be. And wow, he totally flipped and then threw him under the bus on top of that, saying, I don't want to say it, but I don't want to say the word, but harassment, to my family. He made me say it. And you just saw Augie, and then as it very well ends up tearing apart a marriage because of it, because she wanted him to be the hero. But, we were thinking of it also realistically, like if he does do this, like Madeline said, lawyers would have a field day because they've got so many and so much money, and he would be essentially blacklisted, wouldn't be able to get a job anywhere, and then what? They're scrounging.
Yeah,
but well, even just pause that. Like, how can they afford a lawyer?
Exactly.
Yeah, they can't.
But and then even Verna said that his goal in life was to be a poet, a broke poet, but a poet. And then you saw that at least Frederick would have became a dentist. So that would have been fun to see. But what he did to...
Dentist.
Oh, my God.
Maybe.
But what he did then to his wife, oh, my goodness. We're so glad that the daughter finally broke in there.
Lenore got in there.
We're so happy that she got in there. So that way, hopefully we'll see in the next episode whether she makes it or not. Gets her to that amazing burn care unit that she found online that Frederick then yelled at her about. And
I thought he was going to hit her in that scene. I really
was
did.
worried, but then the cool sit down between Madeline and Verna was just amazing. Just how that went. Their acting was just perfect. And then even when she got up and snapped her neck, she's just like, wow, didn't see, I know what you are. And then that's where it got all confusing. But yeah, great scene, and can't wait for the finish, guys. Cannot wait.
She brought Roderick back.
Yeah, of course, in our intro, I talk about how the big episode is normally the second to last, and now it's a bit of a shift. I see.
It didn't disappoint though.
I see what you did there, Flanagan. I see what you did. You the old
good old, for you.
Bait and switch or whatever you want to call it.
Switch and bait.
That too. But so this, I definitely feel, I think it's safe to say that this is setting it up for the grand finale, which I should say Midnight Mass was the same way. So we felt like, as Diamond Dave had mentioned, I didn't go into the episodes, but Hill House and Bly Manor, second to last episode was kind of the best for me. And then the last two, they kind of tie it up with Midnight Mass. The last one was the big finale, and it felt like this one is setting us up for a big finale with the last one. But this episode was great. Still kind of like... they really didn't give us what the deal was and what Verna is, only one way in, one way out. Yeah, they tell you a little bit more, but they didn't really give us a lot. So I'm guessing the final episode is going to tell us a little bit more. A lot of shocking things. I didn't know, the story of the pit and the pendulum. I just assumed that given what happened in the previous episodes that Frederick was not going to make it through this one. But I didn't see... that coming where when he paused, I just figured something's going on the phone or whatever, somebody told him something, but the fact that he gave himself the nightshade. Now help us out in the comments below. I know he had said that you can still hear, you just can't talk or move, but I wonder if it numbs pain. That's interesting. Or whether
I thought they might have mentioned what it did.
He mentioned what it did when he said it. When
it paralyzes, but doesn't numb.
Just like if I'm remembering correct, blah 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 blah. If I'm remembering correctly, I thought it was like a be all. It's not only paralyzing you, it kind of numbs.
Because the thing is,
only your eyes
it's twofold. If it paralyzes you but doesn't necessarily numb you, and we're not doctors here, guys. So I don't know if that's
speak for yourself.
So if it paralyzes you but doesn't numb you,
I
then
WebMD.
Well, the thing is that one, his wife would have been in excruciating pain with her wraps not being changed. You figure he wasn't giving her painkiller. She would have been in even more excruciating pain having her teeth pulled with no anesthetic, obviously, no painkillers. So if it didn't numb you, then he's there the whole time, and it makes a big difference that it was slowly slicing him. Now look, it all played out as far as the blade cutting him in a matter of a minute or so, but it still would have been an excruciating death. Now if it numbs you, obviously still terribly frightful. But if they... some of the other characters, when we saw them go, it was kind of like, okay, they have, some gaps in their moral fibers, or whatever you want to call it. But Frederick really, more than any of the other characters, and I almost feel like it was like a step up each time. The first kid, it was a little sketchy, but whatever. And then the second, and then they worked its way up. By the time we got to Frederick, we were like, okay, like karma's gonna do its thing here, or Verna, whatever you want to call it. But another really phenomenal episode. You know, in the beginning of the series, I thought that Augie's just disdain for Roderick was just because he was a terrible person and he'd been trying to get him for years. But when they were showing him going through the deposition and him, I was like, oh, how much you want to bet he flips on him?
Yep.
And that's gonna really tell you why this story, why he went so far back. And they gave us, I forget what Augie's exact quote was, but he had mentioned something about, you know, and that's when it really, like, okay, the light bulb went off. But another really, really solid episode. This has been such a well-written show, and I know we've said that throughout the course of the season, but it feels like there hasn't been one single episode. And look, they had inspiration, obviously, right? Yeah. But you still have to take those stories and, you know, you come up with your own adaptation. And the writing on every single episode, the acting, I just, you know, it's like each one of these that we get further into, it just feels like these actors are so talented because they're different characters. It's such a dynamic presentations of the characters they're representing, and I just the way it's written, the way it's acted, the way they're shooting it, the way they bring you into the scenes with how they set up the shots. I mean, everything about this series has been brilliant, and I'm really excited to get into the last one. A little bit like, you know, I know he's done a few other projects. I don't know if they're on the list, you know, but at least for House of Usher, we only got one more and it's done. But I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, kudos to, it looked like Jamie and Mike Flanagan wrote this one. This one was awesome because I think this was like the one episode of at least in my opinion, the one episode where you wanted to see one of them go. Right. And it was definitely Frederick here. God. And the way they had that go, I mean, now it matches the title, right? I just thought it was genius. But I feel like it was kind of a little bit lighter versus the other ones. Yeah, like Perry, for instance. Dude, it was raining acid on the dude. Felt every single second of it.
And then was it Camille got torn apart by a chimp or whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh, the beating by that, and then Leo, you could. You know, I feel like I'm ranking.
Yeah, I mean, he took the big dive
here. Yeah, but Leo, his exit might not have been whatever, but the drama of him smashing up the wall,
the torture, the mental.
I thought it was a rat. I thought it was a cat, and it turned out to be a rat. It was. I mean, that was wild.
Well, yeah, and again, it's good to see for all the shit that Frederick did to his wife. He definitely had Verna. Everything that Verna was going to do, he 100% deserved. So that felt good to see. As far as the others, like at the ending, I didn't expect that was going to be like how Roderick was going to go out right there. Like she brought him back. I thought that was really surprising. I'm like, where are we at in this timeline?
Oh no, you got to pay your dues.
Remember, he was sitting there a lot, and then I think that was like the night before that they would have that sit down.
Yeah, so it's obvious. Clearly, she said she has a date with him, right? So the plan that she has for Roderick here is going to be interesting, and I still am hanging on to every word with what the sisters the whole deal itself. I'm hanging on to every word. They've done you writers have done a really good job of just saying enough without saying anything.
Yeah.
It's crazy how you guys are doing that, and it's fantastic. So kudos to you guys. Hey, episode 8, I mean, I know one prediction, but after that, like, what happens?
I'm waiting for the shot of Lenore to be the head of the company, and then like Verna comes in on her side to be like her advisor, like she was in all the other pictures. So
that would actually be a good, because again, like the deal was basically live forever.
But I don't think Lenore would make, given her character, she wouldn't make that kind of deal with Verna that all these other people are making. Well, the idea is that, well, maybe she would. Maybe we're going to get that twist. But Lenore, I think they've been playing her out this entire series as being the one people in the family, which Roderick
That's what
said.
Roderick said, yeah.
So,
well, that she was a one like Annabelle.
Yeah, and I think, kind of the thing that and again, I don't know these stories, so it's the whole like deal with the devil type thing where you have to basically trade off some sort of morality compass for the promise of success and fame and riches, and I don't think Lenore's character is somebody.
We still have to see that gesture.
I think though that with everyone being off, then that all those funds go to Lenore, so the one good person of the family gets all of it.
Or maybe we get all the significant others. We get Bill to come back.
Bill's better come back. That'd be lovely.
And,
He's got a sports show on ESPN.
I'm ready to see the bosses behind the wall. That's where it's going to be. That's where he's got to be.
Because he keeps going down there. They've been teasing it. How they got rid of him. Their hands were all dirty.
I thought the boss was going to be in the courtroom scene, kind of being like all proud.
No, I don't think he can be there though.
Oh, it's the intimidation.
Yeah.
But
we're not lawyers here, guys.
I'm just a small town bird lawyer. No, so look at that. We got 7 down. Some people will get that reference. So look at that, 7 down. We have the finale to go, and I cannot wait, and I'm sure neither can you.
Bring it home,
for
Mike.
Diamond Dave,
Bring it home.
Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the finale, pals.